Hey, the FAL guy here. Today, we're going to look at something rather unique that was built for the FAL, and that is the 30-round mag. Now, a bunch of my friends have served in the Rhodesian Bush War, and they got issued these mags, and some of them hated them. They're absolute junk. They malfunction constantly. They were useless. The spring was weak and whatnot. And then there's the other bunch of people that I know. Those who love them. They usually carried 1 to 2 30-round mags in their webbing. One to initiate the contact with, and the other one as a magazine of last resort. So if they're getting down to the last 30-round mag, they know they're A, out of ammo, and B, the situation is pretty shitty they're in. So after talking to them and hearing their stories and their experiences with the 30-round mags, I thought to myself, why don't I get a bunch of it and test them and see if they're A, worth it, or if they're B, absolute junk. So the other day, I found a bunch of these 30-round mags online. And I was like, let's buy them. Let's see how they work. So I got these 30-round mags today in the mail, and I was rather disappointed seeing them. As you can see, the outside of these mags is rusty. There's rust all over it, and yeah, it kind of sucks. So in this video, we're going to look at how to clean a 30-round mag, how to get the rust off the surface, how to make it look decent, and then we're going to take it to the range and see how it works in FAL. If it performs or not, if the spring is weak or not, we're all going to look into that. So yeah, let's get started and get cleaning and make the mags look nice and shiny. Alright, so here we are. We got the dirty mag in front of us. We got an already cleaned one next to us to compare. We got some gun oil and some steel wool. As you can see, this mag is pretty dirty. It has got rust all over it, and yeah, it's not really nice and shiny. Whereas this mag previously had rust all over it. I cleaned it, I took off all the surface rust, and made it nice and shiny, and it's in a decent condition and ready to hit the range. So, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the gun oil and spray the outside of the mag with it. Then we're going to take the steel wool and we're simply going to scrub the outside of the mag, just like that. Once we're done with that, we're going to take the paper towel and wipe off the excess amount of gun oil of the surface of the mag. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is now a clean 30-round FAL mag. As you can see, there is no surface rust on the outside of the mag. Everything was wiped down. It looks nice and shiny. It is clean. Super easy to do. I didn't use much except some gun cleaning oil, steel wool, and paper towels. Now there's one more step that we need to do, and that is to clean the inside of the mag. It includes the follower, base plate, and spring. We're going to take the base plate out, take the spring out, take the follower out, inspect the spring, inspect the empty mag, make sure that it's clean from the inside, and then we're going to put everything back together. here we are. Here I got the spring. As you can see, it looks pretty good, except that little spot there, there's a little bit of rust on it. So I'm going to clean that. Follower looks good to me. And now if I look inside the empty mag, I see hardly any buildup, so that looks good to me too. All I'm going to do is spray all the parts and clean the spring with the steel wool. Now, after inspecting all the parts and seeing that everything is in good condition and everything is ready to be put together, I'm going to reassemble the mag. Alright, here's that. This was the last part of inspecting the mag and cleaning the mag. And now we're ready to hit the range and see how the 30 round mag performs in an FAL. Hey guys, we made it to the range and we are about to test the 30 round mag for the FAL. With me, I got two 30 round mags, the two of them that I cleaned, and we're going to see how they hold up. I got my DSA FAL with me with the Halbeck device mounted on it, since it performed so well in my last video that I was like, hey, I'm gonna keep it on my rifle. It's such a neat little thingy. All right, so let's get to it. So as you can see, it held up. There are no issues with it. I fired around 15 rounds. So let's continue. All right, 30 rounds with an FAL 30 round mag. Pretty cool, right? As you have seen, the 30 round mag works flawlessly. I run a couple of mags through the FAL, had no issues whatsoever with the mags, and I am hooked. I'm going to keep on using them. I'm going to keep you updated if anything goes south, if they stop working or something like that. You're going to be the first to hear. Apart from having 10 extra rounds, it just looks freaking cool. So, one thing that my friends who served in Rhodesia told me is that you need to maintain the mag. You need to clean it and make sure the spring works properly. If not, you're going to have malfunctions. 30 round mags are more prone than the 20 round mags. So I hope you liked the video. Click subscribe, click like, comment, and I'm going to hope to see you around. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some shooting drills. So, baie dankie, tot ziens, en tot volgende week.